And joining me now to talk more about financing the Belt and Road Initiative is Chen Chen, a research fellow at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies at Renmin University. Thank you so much for joining us. So what are the risks and opportunities for various banks and special funds when it comes to financing the Belt and Road?
Okay, if you look at the regions and countries across the Belt and Road, you'll find that they are relatively lagging behind in terms of financial and economic development. So we have to ensure that there's this regional stable currency system. We have to ensure there's this stable credit system. We have to ensure that the smooth financing channels are there. All this highlights the financing's importance.
What more can be done, do you think, to encourage more companies and commercial banks to get involved?
Well, I think at the moment, it is mainly the SOEs that are taking participation in this Belt Road initiative. But the Chinese government has already emphasized in the future, in the long run, we should encourage more social vigor, which means we should bring in more social capital. So in this, if this could be realized, of course, more and more banks will be interested.
China's Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank continues to grow and expand. More countries have expressed interest in joining. What do you think is the impact and the expectation if it does grow? Is bigger better?
Yeah. If you look at the membership, now 70 countries have become members of the AIIB. But if you look at the structure, you'll find that most of them are emerging countries or developing countries. This is actually exactly the essence of the BRI. We want to focus on more South-South cooperation for the moment. This can help the international cooperation, especially the governance of financial cooperation, toward a more sustainable, a more equal and fairer way. That's the point.
And China recently asked the Japanese-backed Asian Development Bank to support its Belt and Road Initiative. What do you make of that?
I think there are, first of all, there are common goals between BRI and ADB because both now want to focus on high-quality infrastructure projects. So, and this is the very first reason why China wants to bring Japan in. And meanwhile, ADB has already existed for decades. So it has some very mature mechanisms. For example, they have the Central Asian Economic Cooperation Mechanism. So if China wants to promote the regional economic integration in Central Asia, of course, it can utilize the existing mechanisms by ADB. So in this way, China is more importantly create a cooperative atmosphere between the BRI and ADB. Aileen.
All right, Chen, thank you so much for joining us.